Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to go ahead and turn this big beautiful building that Mr. Sir Green built me, and we're going to turn it into a mega workshop. That's right, this little workshop that I had it behind me, I have completely outgrown that workshop and I need to move on to a bigger space so that I can go ahead and make much better, much cooler items like a jetpack. So in today's video, I'm going to make myself a jetpack. Oh, so excited, can't wait. So this building behind me that used to be the little workshop will now be converted into a mini storage room. So I'm just making my way there in reverse. Okay, and stop, thank you. So this will become a mini storage room. So I've got the storage on the side here, which is quite helpful. And I'm going to be turning the rest of this space into storage. And this big beautiful building over here that Mr. Sir Green made us is going to be the workshop. So I've spent some time and I've decorated all of the area around it. I love all these azalea trees and bushes and everything looks so beautiful. So this being a workshop, we will need a lot of andesite and zinc that my good friend Trip Switch Gamer is busy mining for me. So thank you, Trip. And here we go. This dude's just sitting here relaxing. Why aren't you getting back to work? Go back to work. Stop drinking on the job. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be turning this very blank slate that I have requested from William into a beautiful workshop. So this is the mechanical crafter that we need to move. So I think I'm going to put it over here in the middle. The reason that it's just off to the side is because I needed to craft the items that are in this wonderful chest. So these are all of the contraptions that we will be using to build the various stations where we can make the things that we need. So this will be the crushing station over here, and then we've got a crafting station, pressing station, a cutting station, a mixing station. We're even going to have a stripping station, so for the mechanical saw to strip off the wood so that we can make andesite casings. That's what's going to be happening in this video today, so let's get into the video. I've made some preparations before we go ahead and install everything. So at the back here, you have a look, so anybody that was on the stream will notice that there was water here. I've taken that out because I needed a lot more power and the water wheels they weren't working. So I've gone ahead and I've done another windmill. This windmill is nuts with power. So all we need to do is just click with an empty hand and the windmill starts. So what I've done is I've connected it to a series of encased drives that run all the way down the back of the building, and I've got these inputs that go in. And if you have a look over here, you'll see underground, I've added in a shaft that goes all the way to that end and all the way to that end. Let's get into the build. So over here, we've got this yellow backpack. So this is the create backpack. And I have everything ready for this whole workshop. It's here. This is everything that we'll need. It's a lot of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to just work on maybe aesthetics first, because I think it looks so cool when we have the mechanical crafter in the center. So what I've done is I've opted for the center point. This is where it's going to be powered from, and we're just going to go ahead and create, make it 5 by 5. There we go. 3, 4, 5. Oh, I need scaffolding. Okay, I got scaffolding right here. Oh, hello. My goodness, you're annoying. Okay. Okay, so that is done. And then all we need to do is just power it. So we're going to take a small cog. I suppose we can keep that in our inventory. And there we go. That's powered. How awesome is that? And it's nice and fast. We just need to go through the wrench and make sure that we click everything so that one of these corners are the outputs. So to do this, you're just going to have to right click on it and make sure all of these top guys just point down. Okay, make the top guys point down. This one can also point maybe across. So what will happen is these guys will move down. This will move across. This will also move down and across. So we can make it just do this. Something like that. Okay, maybe you can go in. Alright, and then if we make the whole exit point maybe in the center, that would be pretty cool. So okay, so what it looks like, it's these are going to come down, this is going to come to the middle, this is going to come to the middle, and everything's going to join at the bottom. Maybe these join like this. Okay, let's see if all of that works, because that looks like it's going to all make the picture that we want. Alright, Next up is the encase fans. I'm going to go ahead and place all of these in. And then each of these are going to have the different items in front of it. So it's going to be water buckets, soul campfire, and lava bucket. So for the lava bucket, and so the campfires, I suppose they can go here. Let's do this so that... stand up here so we can put these campfires in place. There we go. The water is going to go in this spot over here. So to prevent that from going everywhere, we can put water there. And there we go, those two items, and lava there. So you'll see the superheated particles. I think we should just stop them from flying. Okay, and in order to get the items to fall in line with these, we're going to go ahead and place a chute on the top there. And if we shift click, we can place all of the chutes in place, and we can put the barrels on top. There we go. I'll fix those barrels up so they're all pointing the correct way, because I know how much it bugs everyone. All right, and then for the capture system, so we're going to make sure that we count out 3 blocks, and that's where the barrel's going to go on the 4th block. We're just going to do that. And then we're going to put an andesite funnel by shift clicking. It's going to go into the barrel itself. Let's go over this way just so we don't get hurt. Making sure that the arrows are pointing into the barrel. Okay, so raw zinc can get smelted. So we're going to do a smelting for the raw zinc. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to place the 14 raw zinc into this barrel because we know that that's going to be cooking it. So what this does is the speed of the fan will allow the zinc to be turned into the zinc ingots. Just before it reaches the front of this block, it will get picked up by the andesite funnel, and there we go. We got the zinc. If we put the correct item in the barrel, so we can put sand in here to make glass, we can put food in here for the campfire to cook, we can put sand so we can get soul sand, and we can put like gravel or any other items that can get washed. We can put in there, and then at the end of the day, we'll have iron ingots, we'll have soul sand, we're gonna have food and glass in these respective barrels because those are the items that we placed it into smelt. I'm gonna go ahead, put some trapdoors around us, and then this project is done. Now that this area is all tidied up, we have labels over here. Let's go ahead and do the crushing wheels. Okay, we place the barrel and then we place a chute. Then we need to just make sure that we're counting the correct amount of blocks out. So these are just placeholder blocks for crushing wheels. So the crushing wheels are going to intersect into this point in front of the chute, and then we just need to give it some more space. So I need to just get my scaffolding. There we go, scaffolding. And then we need to basically put another chute there, which means the crushing wheels are going to go in this position. There we go. And then another chute gets put on top, and then a barrel gets placed right there. Okay, so this is for a double crushing system. So if we had to put an item in, say for example stone or cobblestone, it would go through this section over here, become gravel, and then a second round of crushing to make it sand. But in this case, I don't want to have 2 sets of crushing wheels. So I thought if I put a hopper right there and I put a barrel on top, then basically what we've done is we can say, okay, I just want a single crush. So I'm going to be putting it into this barrel. This will do a single crush. So if it's just, say for example, ores that we silk touch, we can put through here. It can go through once and it will come out of this barrel. But if we need to do something that needs to be crushed twice, we can go for that second barrel that's at the top there, and that way we can get a double crushing action. That's so cool. Very smart. Okay, and then if we pop to the back, the way that we power these crushing wheels is by using a large cog. And then you can see this large cog will get placed into this formation, which will ensure that the crushing wheels will be rotating in the opposite directions. So we can just go ahead and do this one. Can you get, no. Okay, scaffolding. There we go. And then, okay, and then in order to power all of these things, we are just going to take this gearbox. We can make it vertical by putting it into our inventory. There we go. And then you'll see that these are all lined up nicely. Okay, using the encased chain drives, we are just going to go all the way up. Come on, place nicely for me. There we go. Okay, so these crushing wheels are going the wrong way. All we need to do is just come around the back. So coming around the back over here, all we're going to do is we're just going to change the gearbox. Just take one of these out and then just put another gearbox in and it changes the direction. Let's go see. There we go. The direction has been changed. So now you can see the crushing wheels are going in this direction. So you'll see a little bit of a star every now. There we go. A star every now and again, and that means that's the crushing power. Okay, so this contraption is completely done. Let's turn around to this one because this one is super cool. I love this one. So on this side, we're going to do a really cool contraption. So this is going to be a saw that's going to go ahead and it's going to be stripping the wood and then placing the andesite alloy on it to make it andesite casing. How cool is that? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make 3. So just a regular belt. We're going to put the saw. So what I want you to notice here is when you're going to do a belt action, when you're going to be doing something for sawing, you need to make sure that your belt is going in one direction and the saw is going in the opposite direction. Okay, that is how it needs to work. Just make sure that's the way it's going. Okay, there we go. So that belt is going, and then this one is going to be a vertical option. We're going to get back to that now. So I want you to see that all of these are going the correct direction. So the flow is essentially going that way. Then we're going to go ahead and pop a barrel on here and here. Andesite funnels on each of the barrels. And then what we're going to do is the normal wood is going to go in here. It's going to go onto the conveyor belt, get stripped, and go all the way through. So I'll show you an example. Let's just put one in. Okay, so we've got a jungle log. It's going to go in. See, it's going in the correct direction. It's been stripped. Oh, and I got advancements for it. Workshop's most feared. Yeah, that is pretty cool. And there we go. Pops into the barrel. And it's nice and stripped jungle log. So we want to go ahead and we want to make sure that we can add the andesite alloy onto it. So all we need to do over here, I'll put this one too soon. Let's go ahead with these vertical dudes just like this. There we go. And there we go. That's working. Okay, we're going to go ahead, put a chute on here, put a barrel on top of the chute. And then what we can do with this is we can go ahead and load up that barrel with the andesite alloy, and it will just keep filling up this arm. So as long as there's andesite alloy, it will just keep making andesite casing. And this project is complete. Alright, let's go over to the other side. So this side is all complete now. So we've got 3 contraptions on this side. So we've got basically a cooking station, a grinding station, a stripping station. Okay, and then on this side, this is what we're going to be using to make the precision mechanism. That's right, I'm going to be making myself a jetpack. I can't wait. Okay, so this is where we're going to do the precision mechanism. We're going to have a brass furnace over here. And then on this side, we're going to gear shift all the way up so that we can have a press that's going to go ding, 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 ding. It's going to be amazing. And that can all be powered by this awesome windmill that's just outside. So let's jump into the next project. It's going to be on this side. Okay, we are ready. Let's get going. So 3 in, and on the third one, we go ahead and place this. And then we're going to have beautiful item drains. So I'll show you where this comes in. And then another guy like this. So that's the setup that we're going to have for now. And then we need to go ahead and put a barrel on each of these. Okay, then andesite funnel going this way so that it goes in, and then this funnel needs to come out, so let's just make it pop out quickly. There you go. This one is going to go in, so you see going in, yes it is, and then this one is going to be the one that's going to be filtered. So we need to go ahead and make a filter for this, but for right now I don't have the filter item. So one of the filter items is a golden sheet, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that on. And the other item that needs to be put on there is an incomplete mechanism, which you can't get out of JER. You have to get it as a physical item. Okay, and then at the back, we're going to put one... Oh, wrong way, dude. Oh, on a roll. That is funny. Okay, thank you for demonstrating how this is supposed to look. Okay, so this goes there. And then we got normal belt. Belt action, they go straight across, and that's it. That's essentially the whole thing. We're gonna put the deployers in this place. Okay, deployer 1, 2, 3. 3 deployers sorted. we're going to take the little cogs and we're going to just connect them all the way. This is going to go down and be connected to that point. And then we are going to steal the power from here. And we're just going to have this go all the way that way. And there we go. The whole thing is connected. And this is the contraption finished. So all we need to do is we make sure that we see it's going this way. We're going to do small cog, big cog, iron nugget. So we go ahead and we add our chutes on top. 1, 2, 3 chutes. 1, 2, 3 barrels. And that's it. So having a look in JER for the precision mechanism, the sequenced assembly, this machine is going to help us do that. So taking a gold sheet and letting it circulate through the system 5 times by putting in a small cog, a big cog, iron nugget, and then it's going to circulate 5 times over, and you're going to get your precision mechanism. So all we need to do is just get the pressing station, press some gold sheets, put them in here, and then we just need to do small cog, big cog, and iron nuggets with a gold sheet that goes through, and this will circulate. So what will happen is these items will actually tumble over here, go back into the barrel, and get back through the circulation. This contraption is complete. Let's do the next one. Okay, so I've already pre-set up here. We've got our spicy boy ready and waiting. Hello, cutie. All right, so over here, we're going to be adding the basin, and then we're going to have the most epic device ever. This is going to be an epic brass machine. So we're going to go over here and we tell the basin, make brass. And then we're going to have the copper feeding from one side, the zinc feeding from the other. And we're going to give the spicy boy some power, and he's going to make us brass. So we just pop the belts over this side and pop a belt on this side. Put the mixer on top, and that's basically the whole contraption done. All we need to do now is just add a barrel there and a barrel there. Shift click, and that's it. Once it's powered, it's ready to go. This is going to feed out this way. This is going to feed out this way. When it's done, we tell the brass funnel, you can only come out when you've got a brass ingot, and you need to change your direction to come out. There we go. And that's it. And the way this is going to happen is we are going to have the barrel over here, and we're going to have a hopper feeding into the barrel. So the item's just going to fall out of that. That way we don't lose the picture of this little dude, because we want to see his face. He's so cute. Okay, I'm going to run around the back and set up the power, and then this is good. Okay, I'm going to be stealing some power from this. There we go. The power has gone in 3 directions. We can let it come out this way, just making sure to close up the bottom because we don't need extra zombies. Then we put a vertical. Okay, and then we got one more coming out here, going straight up, making sure the 2 come out the side. So that side and that side. And then we're going to look this way to make sure that they're coming out the front. Oh, shift. There we go. So this is coming out the front. Okay, so we can see this guy's rotating the correct way. So he's going to go this way. Lovely. And then this guy is rotating the other way. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, looking at the front, we see that everything is moving the correct direction. So we go ahead, we put copper. It's going to go in. We put zinc. It's going to go in. And Spicy Boy is going to cook us some brass. Okay, let's go and power that dude. Because the mixers need to go at a bit of a faster rate, I'm going to just do a bit of a gear ratio. Just go a little bit quicker. And there we go. Should we test it out and see if it works? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw in some copper. And we've got some zinc over here. And nothing is going to happen. So the items are probably draining in. Okay, the items are going in beautifully. Look at that. How awesome. And then if we go ahead and we give Spicy Boy some charcoal, he's bracing and he's cooking. Look at that. And let's wait for it. I see the little... Ah, it fell through. Oh, wow. We already got 6. This is epic. 9, 10. This is awesome. Okay, so there we go. That's just going to keep going. And that is our brass complete. Okay, so I'm going to be using this PowerPoint over here, and we're just going to go ahead and just stack up a couple. Sorted. I think that's good enough. And we're going to just do the gear ratio. So big cog, small cog from there, small cog. And to cover that up so that we can put the small cog over there, We just put an andesite casing. And then we go again. Big cog. Okay, we need to cover this dude up so we can go small cog. Oh, it's going nuts and fast. Okay, and then one more rotation. That's what I'm talking about. Now, when I place this down, okay, so we're going to place it against it so we can make sure that they are going to have ding, ding, ding speeds. I'm going to go ahead and place a depot over there, and let's place a basin. Why not? Okay, are you guys ready to test this? Look how fast that's going. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's a press. Nice. Done. Can you believe that? 24 golden sheets. Done. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to do small cog. Big cog. We're going to put this in here. Look. Yes. Yes. I'm doing it, guys. Okay, so I need one of those to put it into the filter because it's an incomplete one. Give me your filter. Okay, so in the filter, we need to add incomplete mechanism. So only gold sheets and incomplete mechanisms can go through here. Okay, let's go ahead and put that back. It's working, guys. It's actually working. How cool is this? And watch it tumble. How cool is this? Okay, so no more are coming through, and that means precision mechanism has been created. Complex curiosities. Assemble a precision mechanism. So this is what I can use the precision mechanism for. Rotation speed controller, which means we can increase the speed of anything just by putting a cog in here. The mechanical arm, that means that we can move items from one belt to another belt, or from a depot to a belt. We can make train controls. We can make a train, everybody. Brass train track, so we can switch. So when we go over, the train track can automatically switch. And remote lanes. I have no idea what this does. So please leave a comment below if you know what this does, because this is interesting. We can also use it to make a whole lot of interesting things. The chemical sprayer, the extendo grip, that's pretty cool. An empty brass chunk loader. So chunk loader means that when we're away, this chunk will automatically be loaded. And that means that no matter where we are in the world, a chunk is always loaded so that a sheep farm can work, any other farm, food can grow, all of those types of things. As well as making a conductor's cap. A conductor is a super cute little train driving dude. He's small and he's just so cute. So I want to go ahead and make one of those guys just, you know, to have around the base, walking around, following me, because they do that and they're so cute. I think I'm going to go ahead and just prettify the inside of this workshop, making it look really good, and I'll bring you back when it's done. It's finished. Let's go inside and have a look. I have to do this backwards just to kind of get the whole look of it. What do you think? Okay, let's do a little tour. This building was designed by Mr. Sir Green, a dear friend of mine. Thank you so much, Green. I love this building and I've decorated it, I think, so beautifully. So we've got all of our machines in that we need. I've gone ahead and added some storage, and we've got another storage interface over here. I love how these leaves and the picture look. It's so pretty. And then underneath here, I added some lights just to brighten up the spot. And some crafting benches in front of the crafting station. I wanted this to be like the center beauty. It's so cool. And then over here, we've got a workstation area. So we've got a record player just so we can listen to some music while we're working, and a couple of items that we need, you know, while we're making stuff. I don't know what that's for, but sure, we have it. And I added more lights around here with a whole lot of crafting benches. And then I got some funny signs. So caution, superheated area. He may look cute, beware he bites, so no petting. Hello little buddy, so cute. So the workshop is complete, and that means this video is over. Thank you so much for watching. I've really enjoyed creating this video for you. It was a lot of fun building this workshop. So if you enjoyed this video, why don't you give me a like? And if you want to see more from this really cute face, then how about you subscribe to my channel? And if you want to see more, then watch this video next. And as always, have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye bye.